In the vast expanse of the internet lies a clandestine industry thriving in the shadows, the murky world of data selling. It's a realm where personal information is the currency, where every click, every search, every digital interaction is meticulously harvested and harnessed for profit. This is an industry that operates largely unnoticed by the average internet user, but its influence is far-reaching and its consequences potentially devastating. It's a world where your preferences, your habits, your secrets are bought and sold in the blink of an eye, often without your knowledge or consent. At the heart of this industry are the hackers, digital pirates navigating the high seas of cyberspace, fueled by greed and the allure of easy money. These are not your stereotypical loners hunched over keyboards in dimly lit rooms. They are often part of sophisticated networks, armed with complex algorithms, and driven by a relentless desire to exploit the vulnerability of personal information. Data breaches are their bread and butter. Each one is an opportunity, a goldmine of information ripe for the picking, and the ramifications of these breaches are far-reaching. From identity theft to financial fraud, the aftermath can be devastating for those caught in the crossfire. But it's not just the hackers we need to worry about. There are also legitimate businesses, data brokers, who trade in personal information, often skirting the edges of legality. They operate under the radar, buying and selling data in bulk, turning a hefty profit while the average internet user remains oblivious to their activities. So we find ourselves in a digital era where our personal information is under constant threat, where our digital footprints can lead straight to our doorsteps. Hackers, fueled by greed and fueled by the vulnerability of personal information, launch relentless assaults, leaving a trail of compromised data in their wake. But remember, knowledge is power. By understanding the dark industry of data selling, we can begin to safeguard our digital identities and take back control of our personal information. But fear not, for armed with knowledge and vigilance, you can shield yourself from these malevolent forces. Imagine this. Every time you venture into the digital world, you leave behind a trail. This trail, much like breadcrumbs, is composed of all your online activities. From your social media interactions, online shopping habits, to the websites you visit, every action you take online contributes to this trail. This trail is your digital footprint. Now, why is this significant? Well, your digital footprint is an overview of who you are, your preferences, your habits, your lifestyle. It's a digital mosaic of your identity. And in the wrong hands, it can be used to exploit you. But here's the silver lining. By being mindful of your online activities, you can control the breadcrumbs you leave behind. This is where data vigilance comes into play. Data vigilance is about being aware and proactive about your data. It's about understanding that every digital interaction is a potential data exchange. It's about realizing that every time you click agree to those lengthy, unread terms and conditions, you're potentially giving away a piece of your digital identity. So, how can you practice data vigilance? Start by questioning your online actions. Before sharing personal information, ask yourself, is this necessary? When downloading a new app, ask, what data is this app collecting? When browsing online, be aware of the cookies that track your activities. Remember, every time you use a free online service, you're likely paying with your data, and often this exchange is not in your favor. But with vigilance, you can turn the tables. The digital world is vast and complex, filled with both opportunities and threats. But with the right knowledge and a vigilant approach, you can navigate it safely. So, go ahead, venture into the digital world. But as you do, remember to tread carefully, because every click, every like, every online transaction contributes to the mosaic of your digital identity, ripe for exploitation. Next, recognize the value of your data. In a world increasingly driven by digital transactions, your data is more than just a collection of ones and zeros. It's a detailed profile of who you are, your preferences, your habits, and even your deepest secrets. Imagine your data as a precious gem, unique to you and appealing to those who understand its worth. Now picture a bustling marketplace, teeming with shadowy figures. This is the dark web, a concealed corner of the internet where anonymity rules and illicit transactions are the norm. Here, your precious gem, your data, becomes a hot commodity. It's bartered, bought and sold by cybercriminals and data brokers, eager to exploit its value for their own gain. Every detail, from your name and address to your credit card information and social media interactions, carries a price tag. Understand that your personal information is a coveted commodity in the clandestine marketplaces of the internet, fetching hefty prices among cybercriminals and data brokers alike. One of the most effective measures you can take is to bolster your cybersecurity defenses. In this digital battleground, your arsenal should include a variety of tools and strategies designed to keep your data out of the wrong hands. Let's delve into some of these measures. First on the list is antivirus software. Think of it as your digital immune system, continuously scanning your devices for harmful viruses, malware, or any suspicious activity that might pose a threat to your data. A robust antivirus program is your first line of defense in this ongoing battle against data predators. Now let's talk about passwords. They are like the keys to your digital kingdom. Using simple, easy-to-guess passwords is akin to leaving the front door of your house wide open. Opt for complex passwords, mixing letters, numbers, and symbols. Better yet, consider using a password manager, which can generate and store intricate passwords for you, significantly increasing your data security. Two-step verification, also known as two-factor authentication, adds an extra layer of security. Even if someone manages to crack your password, they would still need to bypass this secondary security measure. It's like having a second lock on your door. Regular system updates might seem like a hassle, but they are crucial in maintaining your cybersecurity defenses. These updates often include patches for security vulnerabilities that hackers could exploit, so always keep your devices and software up to date. Lastly, be wary of phishing attempts. Cybercriminals often disguise themselves as trustworthy entities to trick you into giving out personal information. Always double-check the source before clicking on any links or downloading any files. By implementing these cybersecurity measures, you are not just protecting your data, but you're also making a stand against the dark industry of data selling. Utilize robust antivirus software, employ complex passwords, and regularly update your systems to erect formidable barriers against malicious intruders. Remember, in this digital age, your security is in your hands. Furthermore, instill a culture of cybersecurity within your household. In this interconnected world, every family member is a potential gateway for cyber threats. It's not just about protecting your own data, but also ensuring the safety of your collective digital household. Ignorance isn't bliss when it comes to online safety. It's critical that every member, from the youngest to the oldest, understands the value of their personal data and the potential risks of sharing it online. Start by discussing the basics of online safety. Teach the young ones to think twice before clicking on unknown links or sharing personal details online. Encourage the adults to regularly update their software and use strong, unique passwords. Make it a habit to talk about the latest scams and phishing tactics at the dinner table. Education is the foundation of cybersecurity. Educate your loved ones about the importance of safeguarding personal data and instill responsible online habits from an early age. Encrypt sensitive information, utilize virtual private networks, VPNs, to obscure your digital footprint. Let's delve into these protective measures a bit further. Encryption is like a secret code, transforming your data into an unreadable format for anyone who doesn't have the key. It's the digital equivalent of a locked safe, keeping your personal information secure even if it ends up in the wrong hands. And then we have VPNs, a vital tool for safeguarding your online privacy. Imagine a VPN as a secret tunnel, concealing your internet activity from prying eyes. It masks your IP address and encrypts your data, making it difficult for anyone to track your online movements or intercept your information. But remember, these are just tools in your cybersecurity arsenal. They're not foolproof. They're most effective when combined with other measures like strong passwords and regular software updates. So always exercise caution when sharing personal details online. In this digital age fraught with peril, knowledge is your greatest ally. Today, we have traversed the shadowy realm of data selling, unveiling its secrets while shedding light on the importance of data vigilance. We've acknowledged the immense value of personal data, a coveted commodity in the clandestine marketplaces of the web. We have explored effective cybersecurity measures, delving into the use of robust antivirus software, the crafting of complex passwords, and the necessity of regular system updates. We've underlined the importance of cultivating a culture of cybersecurity within our households, educating our loved ones on the importance of safeguarding personal data. We've also touched on the significance of encryption and the use of virtual private networks to obscure our digital footprints. Armed with this knowledge, remember, in the battle to protect your digital identity, the power is in your hands. Stay safe, stay secure, and together we can thwart the sinister forces lurking in the shadows of cyberspace.